Salute, 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 salute. Good morning. Today is of the day two of the Kingdom series. On day two, which is the letter I, we're dealing with instruction. So, this episode built right on top of knowledge, turning what you learned into wisdom, and you can apply it and pass on. Be teachable, then teach others. Peace and royal discipline, family. It's me. Y'all already know. I'm back at it again. Day two of this Kingdom series. Yesterday, we laid the foundation with knowledge. Learn before you lead. Today, we're taking it further because in the kingdom, information is not transformation. You can know something and still not grow from it. That's where instruction comes in. It's the bridge between learning and living. Define an instruction, divine direction. Instruction means to build within. It's not just advice, it's divine direction. When you follow instruction, you're allowing wisdom to shape your steps. Proverbs chapter 19, verse 20 says, listen to advice and accept instruction that you may gain wisdom in the future. See, knowledge tells you what, instruction shows you how, and obedience makes it real. The kingdom truth, teachability, is a supernatural strength. Some people confuse teachability with weakness, but in reality, it's one of the highest forms of wisdom. In the kingdom, God doesn't bless the proud, He elevates the humble, and a humble heart is always ready to learn. Being teachable doesn't mean you lack power, it means you respect the process. Every king or queen has counselors, every builder has blueprints, every student one day becomes a teacher, but only if they're willing to listen first. One of my personal stories, the lesson that changed my leadership. Um, I was faced with adversity and I was faced with, some grooming times. And honestly, I reached out. I had several mentors that came and kind of took me under their wing and showed me how I can go about doing things on a legal aspect and having all the things that I desired in life. Uh, the only difference is I wouldn't have to look over my shoulder while obtaining them. And, I was all for it and I kind of submitted to the learning process and I became extremely coachable. I'll never forget when I ignored my mentor's advice, though, early in my journey. I thought I knew what I was doing. I thought this money I was getting on the streets was nobody couldn't tell me nothing. I was confident, confused, and ready to build, but I missed one key instruction, and the project fell apart. That moment taught me a heavy truth. Enthusiasm without instruction creates error. When I started slowing down, listening to counsel, and letting wisdom lead the way, everything I touched got stronger, smoother, and more successful. Because obedience to instruction brings elevation without destruction. Oh, that's a ball. Four kingdom principles of instruction. One, stay teachable or coachable. No matter your level, there's always more to learn. Two, seek wise counsel. Surround yourself with those who carry experience, not just opinions. Three, matter of fact, let me say that one again. Surround yourself with those who carry experience, not just opinion. See, there's a lot of content creators who have opinion, but they lack the experience. They never grew a channel before, so it's hard to kind of. It's like the blind leading the blind. Uh, Three, practice obedience though. The power isn't in what you hear, it's in what you apply. Four, become a teacher. What you've mastered, you must multiply. Instruction that stops with you dies with you. Real kings and queens learn, live, then lead. Here's a spiritual foundation from the master teacher. Proverbs chapter 8, verse 33 says, hear instruction and be wise, and refuse it not. God himself is the master teacher. Every challenge, every delay, every closed door, it's a classroom. When you stop viewing correction as punishment and start seeing it as preparation, you step into divine alignment. Instruction is how God shapes destiny. He uses his word, his spirit, and sometimes his people to guide your path. You just have to listen. Here's some practical applications on how to walk in instruction. The Kingdom Instruction Code. 1. Listen intentionally. Wisdom speaks, silence your ego. 2. Take notes. Writing down revelation locks it into memory. 3. Apply immediately. Don't delay obedience. Act while the lesson's fresh. 4. Ask for clarity. If you don't understand, ask again. Clarity prevents chaos. 5. Teach what you've learned. Share the lesson, not to show off, but to lift others. When you follow divine instruction, you stop chasing shortcuts and start walking in strategy. Man, this that part of the day where I need y'all help. I need, the team. I need every single one of y'all to help me. Here's a community challenge. Let's learn and lead. So this week's challenge, find one piece of instruction from someone wiser than you or as wise as you and follow it. Whether it's advice from a mentor, a passage in the word, or feedback from your circle. Take it seriously, apply it, and watch how it transforms your week. Drop a pencil in the comments if you're ready to learn something new this week. Remember, correction isn't rejection, it's redirection. On that note, y'all know this is that time of the day where I shout out my good friend Anthony Holmes. That's a brother, that's family, man. I'm gonna let y'all hear one of his newest creations. This shall be on the Are You Locked In album, which he's currently working on. And again, he just keep dropping classics after classics. So y'all stay tuned and let me know what y'all think about this. Are you locked in? 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 It's still a day. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. We're still doing our thing. We've seen a lot of people come and go, so I want to shout out some of the first people in the door who are still here and didn't go anywhere. Kiss from Jay is still locked in. Trisha Nicole is still locked in. The real female Nicole is still locked in. Fabi and the family is still locked in. Tanika's world is still locked in. Crystal's world is still locked in. Corey's world is still locked in. Coach Me and Ren is still locked in. Homebody Trish is still locked in. Honey Love a friend is still locked in. Mary's life journey is still locked
Funny, it's still locked in. Just Danielle, it's still locked. Faith Marie, unscripted, it's still locked in. T's Journey, it's still locked in. Sab and Tony, it's still locked in. These ladies, it's still locked. Still is all still locked in. And we got some fellas that been riding it out and still in the house. Elevated mindset, it's still locked in. Stash cash, it's still locked in. They most straight go, it's still locked in. So mad, it's still locked in. The hustle man, it's still locked in. Chip low south, it's still locked in. These fellas are still trying to win. We all trying to win. Yes, we all trying to win.
Are you locked in? Are you locked in? Are you locked in? It's still a thing. Yes, it is. Are you?
Get locked in or get locked out. Either way, man, we here. Man, salute to Anthony Holmes, man. Appreciate you. Definitely appreciate you. He can be reached at Anthony Holmes 71 on YouTube. Go in there, find his Gmail, reach out to him, get some of this fabulous music. And then, as always, I see each and every single one of y'all at the top. Salute.